Blue4Therapy is a project with 4 project partners that had a duration of 24 months. In the project, there's been a really good synergy and collaboration. That means that we today can present the demonstrator. The project was prolonged due to corona restrictions that made it difficult to meet physically, but it also made it impossible to get the fat tissue that is a necessity for the project. The consortium group has held meetings and taken decisions that makes it possible to finish the project within the timeline and the budget. Towards the end of the project group have tested the demonstrator several times, and even though we had made the requirement specifications, there were still some adjustments that needed to be made. So in this project we've done a lot of hard work and done a lot of testing, so we finally today can do the demonstration in this video for you.
The initial part of the project aimed to improve the isolation protocol by using alternative enzymes to the normal collagenases that we use in the Cytori device. This was done in collaboration with Novozymes, who selected a panel of 8 enzymes that we tested here at BlueCell to see if they would give more cells from the actual isolations. This did not fall out positive, because in the initial phase we actually saw more cells, but when we scaled up to the volumes we needed, they didn't really add anything. What we have learned from this is actually that in this process we have improved our isolation methods quite a lot. So the positive outcome of this is actually that now we get 4-fold more cells from our isolation as compared to what we got in the beginning. So that's really, really good for us and for the business case.
Within the Blue4Therapy project, we want to enrich a specific cell population, and to do that we are using a technique which is called acoustic, which uses ultrasound to sort cells based on their properties. So AcouSort has developed a method where we can enrich those cells from unbound or from unwanted cells in an acoustic field. So when we have cells going through our device, the cells which are not wanted are quicker focused towards the center of a channel, while we have all the unwanted cells in a different on the side of an acoustic channel, and they can be separated from each other. Within the project, AcouSort developed a demonstrator which then can show that we can actually, from patient to patient, take their samples, we run it through the acoustic device, and we can enrich the cells of interest, which then can be given back to the patient. And for each patient, a new acoustic separation unit can be used to avoid any cross-contamination.
I am here to announce that we have completed the project Blue4Therapy, which consisted of 4 partners, AcouSort from Sweden and BlueCell Therapeutics from Denmark, the company Novozymes and University of Southern Denmark. And what we have done the past 2 years in this project is that we've tried to solve an important problem. And that problem is to try and help fulfill the promise of stem cell treatments, autologous stem cell treatment. There are many devices on the market that can isolate stem cells from abdominal fat, stomach fat, but the problem is you get a mixture of cells. And they have effects, and that's really interesting, but research has shown that it's a subset of these cells that likely have specific and beneficial effects in different diseases. And for this disease that we work with, erectile dysfunction, we have shown that it's a subset of these cells that we call blue cells that actually work. So this project is about isolating those cells directly in the clinic with a small pocket apparatus that can be placed at a clinic, any clinic, smaller clinic, larger hospital. And this product can actually, using a sophisticated method, quickly separate the blue cells or enrich at least the final product with these stem cells. And so we can, with this device, improve the treatment. That's really magnificent, because that's what the area needs to reach, to work towards a goal where it's a more uniform product, the stem cell product that you actually get. And this device, this demo device, is the first step in that direction. So I think it's a landmark actually. And I can only say that we have been very, very happy with collaboration, especially with AcouSort, which has given us many joyful moments, and also working hard together to try and solve some of the technical problems that are not all solved, but they are nicely on the way. So it works in principle. And for us as a company, this has been really important because we were able to cross borders from our own very tight stem cell research to actually something that can be a product. And I would like to thank the Eurostar program for the ability for us to do this. It's been a super interesting journey, and the prospects are large. It's not a prototype yet, but we have shown that in principle this works, and we have a demo. So we are actually quite excited about the results so far.
At AcouSort, we have the ambition to revolutionize the way biological samples are handled in the healthcare systems. Especially when you handle cells, today there are so many manual systems or manual processes that are required. You have to centrifuge, you have to pipette, you have to dilute, you have to concentrate. All these processes are virtually manual, and our ambition is to provide technology so you can automate all these processes. This has the advantage that now, if they are automated, they can be implemented in closed systems where you can avoid potential contamination from bacteria. And also, when they are done automatically, then you can do them much more cost efficiently. And in this way, we aim to be able to provide more and better healthcare faster.
I am representing University of Southern Denmark. As an academic institution, we were involved in this project in preparation for the designing of the testing of the demonstrator. We were very interested in this project for two reasons. One, as an academic institution, we are interested in the fundamental aspects of the project, discovering the mechanism leading to erectile dysfunction, but also as members of the Department of Urology, we are interested in the overall mission, helping the patients with erectile dysfunction, and we are also interested in future potential translational studies.
AcouSort is a company based in Sweden. We are working with automation of biological sample preparation. With the Blue4Therapy project, we have been able to expand our application base from blood plasma separation applications also to include different types of cell separations for cell therapy applications. Being a part of a project like Blue4Therapy, where we've been working closely with the BlueCell Therapeutics, has given us the understanding of the customer needs for cell therapy sample preparation, enabling us to develop better products and applications. The results from the project has not only been the prototypes made in the Blue4Therapy project, but also that we've been able to generate new collaborations with other partners looking into how our technology can be used for cell therapeutics applications.